Welcome to the Growing People Podcast, where we take a 360-degree look at how people and organizations grow and develop. I'm John Losi, your guide as we explore personal and professional development. For the past several years, I've used the week between Christmas and New Year's to reflect on the previous year and start my planning for the coming year. And this year, I want to take you all along on that journey with me. And what I use a process that I call Growth as a Journey. And it's outlined in this simple book on personal development. It's also used for professional development. And so what I want to do is I'm going to walk through the last step in that planning process. It's called the journey's end. Now, the process starts with prep and pre-work, and then you do pathfinding, and then you take the journey, and then it's the journey's end. Well, this is the end of my 2021 journey. And I'm going to take this next week, and I'm going to do things like part of this journey's end process is you need to celebrate, you need to recover and rest, and then you review and document this past year. And ultimately, you communicate your lessons learned, communicate what's happening, and that leads you into the next journey. So this coming week, I'm going to walk through the journey's end process in front of you guys. I'm going to attach a video that explains the journey's end to this one. And then next week, I'm going to walk through all those different steps of ending a journey well. And you can see the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. I know right now, Monday, I'm resting, recovering, and celebrating by going to the California Science Center with my family. And then Tuesday, probably Tuesday through Thursday, I'm going to review and document my 2021 journey. And Friday and going into the new year, I'll communicate. In fact, this is part of the communication process of what my lessons were on that journey. And then I'll start my next one. So enjoy the video and please comment and follow along if you want to see me kind of practice the process that I preach all the time. Welcome to the Journey's End section of a simple course on personal development. Much is said about planning and executing on plans, but ending well is a very important part of getting the most from your growth journey. Being intentional about your journey's end solidifies your progress, integrates lessons learned, and sets you up for success on your next growth journey. It's amazing how often we forget to celebrate our accomplishments. Before you think about how successful your journey was, take the time to congratulate yourself on how far you traveled. Create time and space to celebrate. Don't feel guilty about giving yourself credit for the path that you've traveled. Focus on accomplishments. Look at all you've done on this journey. Mark each important step and milestone. This isn't a time for judgment. There will be time for you to assess your journey, but now is the time to celebrate it. Be sure to invite people who encouraged you and supported you along the way to celebrate with you. After you've taken some time to celebrate, it's still not time to evaluate. You need to recover physically, mentally, and emotionally from your journey. You need to rest. Take a deep breath. Whether it's a single breath, a good nap, or a long weekend, take the time you need to be able to regain your energy and focus. After such intentional activity, you may need to give yourself space and permission to slow down. Recovery doesn't look the same for everyone. You may recover by napping, binge watching movies, or exercising. Reflect and do what works best for you. Don't make it a chore. Do what you need to do and not what you feel you should do. Focus on regaining energy. Now that you've celebrated and rested, you'll be able to bring your best thinking to reviewing your growth journey. You created some amazing resources in your preparation and pathfinding. With a little thought, these can be turned into powerful tools for you to assess your development. If you were faithful in using your tracking tools, you have a great record of your journey. Use your journal as a guide
for high-level reflection. In pathfinding, you defined a specific and important destination. Use this as a target. How close did you come to hitting a bullseye now that your journey is complete? Waypoints, milestones, and projects can be used to create a simple, objective scorecard. Now, take a deep breath and score yourself. Be as honest and authentic as you can. Real lessons will be revealed not only in where you hit your target and scored high, but more importantly, in where and how you missed. Documenting the objective assessment of your growth journey will help you see more clearly what lessons you learned and what you discovered about yourself while walking your path. It creates a distance that provides much needed clarity. Review your score with an eye towards what worked and what didn't. What high scores really mattered and which ones were less important? Ask the same question about what didn't work so well too. As you review your score, make a list of lessons learned. What stands out to you as important in your journey? Use this list to create a one-page outline of your discoveries, your growth, and your learning. Look at this refined outline and reflect. Search for additional insights. Then be sure to edit and update your discovery outline. Your growth and development will become even more deeply embedded when you communicate your discoveries to others. This is to extend your learning, and it may also help others benefit from your growth journey. Make a list of people who encouraged and supported you along the way. Consider including others who might benefit from learning about your journey. How will you share your discoveries? Conversations? Email? Blog posts? Maybe there's an article or book waiting to be written based on your experiences. Schedule time to communicate your lessons. Make appointments to meet with people. Carve out time for conversations and content creation. The discovery outline will be a helpful guide to conversations and focused content. Create a simple document to share and to develop into deeper content. The end of every journey is the start of the next one. The lessons learned and discoveries made are intended to be applied. This journey may be over, but your opportunities for growth and development never end. You made valuable progress through this journey. Use the lessons learned to inform your next path. You can use much of the work you did in the preparation and pre-work of this journey for the next one. Update, don't redo your preparation and planning. Once again, the key will be to select a significant objective and clearly define your next destination. You've celebrated and recovered from your growth journey. You squeezed out important lessons and discoveries. It's time to start working on your next path to growth and development.